What's up? What's up? Mac Ryan in the house. Shout it out loud, baby. We are in the darkness. I kind of like this, but I've got to let's see. We'll turn off the lights. I like the colored background. I kind of like the purple tint, so we'll turn off this brightness in a second when I'm just conducting some business. Monkey business, you might add, but business nonetheless. So it is late in the Earl world right now. So let's get this down to business. Boink. Boink. And boink. So now we got the I am up late. I had the unfortunate mistake. All right, I don't know if I'd call it a mistake of working out late, about 1 o'clock, and just got home and I'm wide awake now. So won't be a terribly long stream. I've been informed by the great William Zoom that YouTube doesn't exactly like half-hour streams, but I can't do these 5-6 hour streams. I can't. I like to be in and out. So I think Melton did I think about a 5-hour stream tonight. I can't. So, I do what I can. And by the way, I was on the Dirty Laundry hockey podcast earlier today, so check that out. Yes, Mac Ryan, you are more than welcome to see me at the Comedy Store. It's very easy. You just Instagram me, send me a DM. Hey, I'll be in town, blah, 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 blah. And I take care of it. So, that's pretty easy to do. And it's not a problem. I'll show you around the club after. Of course, I'm a little nervous beforehand, so I don't like to do the meet and greet stuff beforehand. But, Comedy Store is the #1 club in the country, in my opinion. So I know the Mothership is definitely up there, and the Stand in New York, and the Cellar, and I'm sure there's a few other clubs I'm not thinking about right now. But so it's a pretty neat fan experience for people to check out. And so yeah, if anyone's ever in LA, hit me up. And what up, JJ? We're gonna call you JJ because I don't know Jose. Welcome to the Earl world. Hit the subscription button if you can, my man. I'm assuming you're a man, but who knows in the Earlverse? You never quite know what someone is online. So I just assume not too many women are tuning into this stream at 3:47 in the California time. You know me, dude. I'm straight edge, baby. I don't do no meth. Do my cheeks look sunken in? So good to see you, G. We're gonna call you Gammy. No, I just worked out and couldn't go to sleep. So Lois is already retired for the evening, and we're just here chilling, talking about life in general in the Earl world. and I'm digging this afterglow, if you will. And I hope you guys do too. You know, I strive to be visually compelling to you people. And I hope that I know you have many streaming options. So that is a concern of mine, that you guys leave it better than when you came in. So, by the way, I will be at the Comedy Store Saturday night, 12 o'clock. Probably about 12:15, 12:30, just because that's the way it is there. And, you know, I'm still waiting to hear back from Gutfeld. Thank you for those of you who have been tweeting about it. You know, people ask all the time, Earl, how can we help you if we don't want to financially, not that you don't want to, but if we can't financially contribute? And, you know, just hitting the like and subscribe button, sharing the stream to people, and stuff like that. You know, some guy on X tweeted, hey, they tweeted at Gutfeld, when are we going to see Earl Skakel on? You know, that was enough. Wasn't too aggressive, wasn't complete pussy either. So, I mean, you don't want to, like, you know, you hurt more than you help if he would have said something to the effect of, hey, we want to see the greatest comic of all time, Earl Skakel. You know, that's not going to help. So it's like someone messaged Rogan once saying that, and it didn't help. So, yes, Big Earl is in the house. Big Bones Jones. A tired Big Earl, but still a Big Earl nonetheless. So we're just having a probably about a 20-minute, 30-minute stream. I know that YouTube don't like that, but it is 3:50 in the morning, so hopefully YouTube can understand that. And you know, I'm just trying to throw enough YouTube shit on the wall to see something stick. I posted today a video of me on a public access show, my friend Pablo's show on positivity, so check that out. And then, you know, I think my last short, my comedy short, I put out maybe a couple days ago, so please check that out if you have not. And, you know, yeah, that's, excuse me. That's all that's going on in the Earl world. So, you know, things are good. I think some good things are happening, but I'll tell you about them when they actually happen, unlike most fucking comics who just sit there and bullshit and tell you how great they're doing, but yet they're at an open mic that night. You ain't doing that great, brother. So, and then a week from Saturday, if you are LA based, I will be hosting the charity event for Children of the Night, which is for like runaway children, hosted by the Vagos Motorcycle Club at the Viper Room. So that's a week from tomorrow, which will be Saturday. So that was a fun show last week. Nothing like being in a sold-out Viper Room with a bunch of outlaw bikers, but their leader was on stage the whole time, so he basically forced them to like me. So I was protected. And they keep me safe and sound when I'm walking Lois late night on Sunset, so I'm very grateful to them. So I'm probably the only guy in there with no tattoos, but you know what? They needed someone funny to get the auction running, baby. And Mac Ryan, hey, I love Mac Ryan. You know, listen, YouTube don't different. I mean, I've been told the number of comments in your stream helps with the algorithm. I mean, I don't know how, but I think they see it as comments. I mean, YouTube at some point might think Mac is spamming, but he's not. I mean, we know he's not, but I'll take it. And then we're all waiting for the Yonder Wizard bump. No, he's Mac Ryan is an OG stream fan. Usually when someone is spamming, they're providing a link to something, or they just keep saying hi, which I don't. I mean, I don't understand why people do that. Trolls are a funny bunch on the internet. I'll tell you that much. I personally don't get their game plan. It's like when now this hasn't happened in a long time, but when we used to get a lot of inward towers, I never understood that. Like it's like you can't think this is funny. Of course, there's nothing funny about that word, but uh, well, I'll take it. Think fact. I mean, I'm my stream is very small but mighty. But I feel like I'm on the verge of cracking the algorithm, but I haven't quite hit it yet. So welcome aboard. Think fact. Hit the like and subscribe button. I don't know what a verified YouTuber is. I didn't know you could get verified on YouTube, but that's probably why I only have 13 people in the stream. So we welcome all newbies to the Earlverse. We welcome the trolls, and I engage with the trolls. As long as they don't say anything racial, it's pretty much a free speech stream. Any plans to do the podcast again on YouTube? Only if I could get a guest that I really want to talk to. I did the Hollywood autograph show a couple weeks, or maybe about a month and a half ago, where you basically pay to meet celebrities and you take a picture with them. And I thought, I'm going to pay for some of these people so I can maybe get them on the podcast eventually, like the janitor from the Breakfast Club, and none of these people got back to me. So, yeah, I mean, I remember my first video I ever released on YouTube was my scene from the baseball movie Benchwarmers. And it's my most viewed video. I think it's got like 126,000 views over the last 15 years, which is a lot for me. It's not going to make Mr. Beast erect, but so I just thought, oh, well, I'll just put out a video whenever I want and it'll get this amount of views. And, that's probably my biggest mistake on YouTube is up until the last year, I wasn't really consistent and I never went live. So, Gagant, hi, bro, how are you? Love you, K. England. Love you. Well, I'm good. Thank you very much. I mean, it is 4 a.m. my time, so, and thank you for the hearts. I don't know what the hearts mean, but I have a feeling that helps with the algorithm too. There's so many things I still don't understand about the process on YouTube. The Skakel Army is international. I mean, right now in the stream, we have Ben in Australia. We've got the G-Man in the UK. And I think a few others. Everyone says that, but I don't know. Okay, I mean, it's just the Chicken Man speaking in code. Pitter patter, let's get after. Let's get after chat. Slap that like button like Will slapped Chris. I don't really know what that means, to be honest with you. No all caps in here, unless you are the Chicken Man's burner account. Aloha from Hawaii. welcome. My brother lives on Kauai, so um, welcome aboard, Lola. Lola Falana. Sorry about the all caps. I'm a disabled veteran, and typing in all caps helps. All right, well, then you get an exception then. You get an exception. And thank you for your service. Um, Now I feel like an asshole. No all caps. I'm a veteran. Shut up. Um, well, we got two people from in Australia now. So we got Hawaii, Australia, the UK. I just need a couple more hundred of you people, and then I could travel the world. Um, I don't know much about cricket. I'm more of a hockey guy, so um, But I can understand that hockey is, you know, hockey's a strange sport. It's like big in Canada. It's pretty big in Europe, big in Russia. I guess that would be Europe. Not so much in Australia. But I did have a friend playing the Austrian league. So cricket, I'm a little out of my area of expertise in that regard. So, Mac Ryan, thank you very much. I have a feeling you're the guy who keeps doing all the hearts. So I do appreciate that. Um, you guys are being good to me right now. I know, I really am William Lowry. Just Jenna in the house. So thank you guys for tuning in. I know you guys are on the East Coast and in Canada, so I appreciate you guys more than you know. Made in India. Interesting. We've got some Indians in it. That's the wrong India. Um, Earl, question for you. Why are landlords shady snakes? It's all about the money, honey. Like my Uncle Bobby said, it ain't about the money. It's about the money. So it depends where you're at. I mean, what's great is like Santa Monica and certain areas of my neighborhood are rent control, so the landlords can't do shit. What up, Michigan in the house? Um, so yeah, I mean, landlords, it's a business. That's why a lot of businesses on my block are in Santa Monica Boulevard, which is right down the street from me. They're out of business because the landlords just gouged during the pandemic, and businesses, at least in my neighborhood, they can't afford the rent. So they can barely afford the business operations, let alone the rent that's probably double what it should be. So, what up, Regina Joe? We got some newbies in the stream. What up? Yo, 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 yo. We're going to do about another 10 minutes. Rancho Cucamonga in the house. Um, that girl I dated with the 34H tits, she was from Rancho Cucamonga. What a bitch. Um, Sorry, I'm coming in a little hot there. Um, so, hello, Regina. Thank you very much for coming in, being involved in the Earl world. They always try to cover up the houses for sale or even sold. Well, I mean, I'm in a great position to sell because I'm in the middle of West Hollywood, so I'm close to Hollywood. I'm close to Santa Monica. Like, it's a great. I had a talent manager want to buy my condo sight unseen because he wanted to use this basically as a staging house for any of his European clients who were coming to LA to film a movie or a TV show. They could stay here, but it did not work out. Wait, Earl, you should get the Meta Ray-Ban glasses for better stream your walks with Lois. I don't know what that is. I mean, if I looked on Amazon, would they be on Amazon? Let me check it out. Problem is, I need a prescription because my vision, as you can tell, is pretty bad. So what is that? Meta Ray-Ban glasses. Let's see. I mean, listen, I'm all about improving the experience for you guys. Meta Ray-Ban glasses. Okay, $379. I buy direct. I mean, I'm assuming. Let's go on rayban.com. That's probably the best. How much are you paying to attend your shows? Wait, what? Are you trolling me, you son of a bitch? I don't have to pay anything, Buddhist priest. But I like it. Jewish priest, Buddhist priest. I get it. Meta glasses. Um, Features. So what do you do? Like, you want, but I couldn't go on YouTube Live, could I? I'll have to go into a Ray-Ban. I'd have to check that out, but I was trained by Jubas. I don't know who that is, to be honest with you. Are you angry? No, I'm not angry, but you know, when someone comes in and asks how much I have to pay people to come to my comedy shows, that gets me going a little bit, baby. I'm actually, uh, I'm actually very happy. You know, what's up? I mean, you know, you better. I see we got some trolls coming into the stream late night. That's fine. You look like my grandpa when I'm showing him to open the calculator. I mean, you know, that's not that bad, but you can do better. But that's all right. See, I let people give me a little shit. We don't. Yeah, we don't do jokes in here. This isn't an open mic. But that's pretty funny. I'll read your joke just because you wrote it out. A vampire walks into a bar and asks the bartender for a boiling glass of water. Bartender says, "I thought you vampires only drank blood." Vampire pulls out a tampon and says, "I'm having tea." Hey-oo, hey-oo, hey-oo. You just had your joke read by a professional comedian. Now that should have been a super chat, to be honest with you, but I'm feeling it, so I let you get away with one for free. So lift the screen up so you're looking at it head on. Wait, what? Lift the screen up. What do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying, to be honest with you. You should been who taught you how to write a sentence? Shaq? You should been a supervisor at Chuck Cheese. It's first of all, it's Chuck E. Cheese. If you're going to insult me, at least spell the insult correctly, you bastard. I'm just kidding. Yes, I get paid to make money, honey, in the world of stand-up comedy. Well, all right. Well, you know, you guys are awful demanding for a free stream. I'm gonna be straight with you on that one. But all right, we'll build. We'll put my gorilla stick up at a higher level. So how's that? All right, now you're bombing. Was I mean, you know. I mean, I would love to see what you look like. You know, any good-looking person is not on a YouTube stream at 4 a.m. Trust me on that one, Holmes. Yeah, Buddhist is coming in hot, but you get paid to go away probably. Well, you know, now you're starting to be mean. You're not going to bring me down. We got Malt Licky. Not really, to be honest with you. I really don't. I'll take your word for it. I'ma tell you what. I don't know what happened. The trolls are coming in late night. Well, I guess it's early morning. So, well, my mom's been dead for 30 years, so I don't think she sent you. But you know, swing and a miss. Take another shot. Buddhist priest. That is funny. I do like your name. I might have to write a joke about that. What do I know? She's been dead for 30 years. Whoa, don't talk about, yeah, I mean, you know, don't talk about my mommy. My mommy loved me. So, you know, let's be cool. I'm nice enough to do this stream for free. I'm not banning or blocking anyone. talk about my mama. Shit. Okay, well, that's cool then. My mom was very cool. So was my dad. You know, my parents died 2 months apart. Um, I do remember the movie Ghost, but it's been a second. Oh, well, I'm sorry about that, John. You know, I'm actually fine with my parents dying 2 months apart. They were meant to be together. So, as macabre as it seems that I'm happy they passed 2 months apart, I'm not happy, but I do think that they were just meant to be together. So, you know, um, Bowie swings the ball. I mean, I don't know if God made it that way, but, you know, we knew once one passed, the other was going to pass pretty fast. Um, White Lotus is a great series. I would love to be on the show as like the comedy relief. But you know, you never know. Never say never in the world of Hollywood. But it is a very good show. And the guy who created it, Mike White, he couldn't get work in Hollywood. He literally was on the verge of quitting the business because he just couldn't get anything sold. And he was an older guy. And, you know, usually studios, they don't want to see some guy in his 40s who's not really successful giving them scripts. But who's laughing now, bitch? So, I mean, you know, they always do have one. I don't know if I would have fit this season because they didn't really have necessarily a comedy relief role, but do a stand up now. You got to pay to see me do comedy, baby. I mean, otherwise, it's we'll do this for free and do that for free. You know, like, you know, so I don't do free jokes on here. Now I know you'll probably reply, well, how do we know you're funny? If you're on my YouTube channel, so when I stop this stream, there's literally hundreds of videos of me on stage. And you know, what up, Big Dave Ricketts in the house? Well, you know, you gotta, you know, I'm a comic, you know, I'm trying to make a living, not doing streaming, but like, you know, it's like if I walked into your job and said, hey, do this for free right now, you know, you'd probably be like, pay me, guy. So I'll give you one free joke, and this goes against my policy. No, no, we don't. This isn't an open mic, guy. We don't do that. Well, then go to Grok and like come back. Um, Earl, what's for breakfast? Pussy. Here's one joke. You know, as you guys all know, Hulk Hogan was racist. He did not like black people. It's just a fact. You know, the telephone call don't lie, baby doll. So he got cremated. So ironically enough, he'll be black. Hello. That's a Skakel classic there. Um, so you know, that's a sample of my humor. I mean, I got along with both my parents. I mean, I got along more with my mom. We were very, 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 very close. Um, and well, you can do one, but this isn't really the format. But I will allow you one joke since you seem like a relatively normal person. Well, let me put it to you this way: you can only do the joke if you've hit the subscribe button. That's fair. That's fair. Um, so yes, yes. I mean, I don't know about that. Well, when your name's on the wall at the comedy store, like mine is, then you could tell me you're better. But to be honest with you, it's not, unless you're trolling me from a burner account. Now, I don't mean to be a dick, but like, you know, and even though, yes, I realize there's only 14 people in this stream, no, I'm not. I'm headlining the main room Saturday night. So, okay, here we go. What's up? Everyone be quiet. That was do his joke, and then we'll have not me vote on it, but we'll have the chat vote. Whose joke was funnier, mine or I'm assuming his? Okay. So a nice little explanation there. I can respect that. I will tell you what, it's a tough chat, to be honest with you. He spits spicy vodka out his eyes. Okay. I don't know what that is, John. What's that? You're kind of starting to bomb, to be honest with you. I mean, this joke better have a hell of a punchline. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You really should super chat me for wasting my time on it. You tell me your joke is funnier than mine, and then halfway through you forget your joke. I almost feel like putting you in 24-hour timeout, but I'm going to let you finish the joke. 100% G Man. I mean, the chat is turning on you right now. You've lost the room. So the punchline better be good. I have a feeling personally it's probably not. Okay, what's up? All right, we're gonna I'm gonna have to cut the joke off because you're taking too long. I mean, you got not really. My hairline's good. For 56? Um yeah, yeah. Sorry, what's up? I mean, yeah, I mean, at least hit the like and subscribe button. At the very minimum, you owe me that and a membership. I mean, really. I should have premised it by saying if you bomb, you have to super chat me, but um so I mean, I'm not a sharp dressed man right now, but for 56, this is a good hairline. For 56. Now, if I was 20, you might say, yeah, it's thinning back a little bit, but come on now. You're out. No, you know, what's up? You're out. I got to be honest with you. You owe me. You sit there. No, no. I tell you what, restart it tomorrow because you're out of here, Chief. I'm sorry. I can't. I just, uh, you're still a clown. How am I still a clown? Buddhist, you're coming in a little hot. Earl, do you drive? Yes, I do. I do. Sorry, what's up? You can come back in tomorrow night and tell the joke. So, well, I am a clown. I mean, I'm a dancing clown, just trying to make people laugh. And, not many comics in Los Angeles are doing a stream at 4:17 in the morning. I try. Is it true that Jenna has a Brazilian butt lift? Well, there's a lot of unfunny comics who have nice cars, so the fact that I have a BMW doesn't really mean much. A BBL is a Brazilian butt lift. I'm not sure how someone would gather that you have one, Jenna, but I'll let you answer that question at your own leisure. I do hustle. I might not be the funniest comic in the world. No one hustles more than I do. The things I do on a daily basis that you guys will never see, is part of why I'm still in the game. So we'll go another 4 minutes, guys. We'll hit the 40-minute mark. And I got to be honest with you, I'm starting to lose my, not my enthusiasm, but I am starting to lose my will to live. No, I'm just kidding. The comedian Steve Sweeney. I'm sorry I didn't answer that, John, earlier. I don't. But, they are thousands of comics. and I'm sure Steve Sweeney doesn't know who I am. So, when I say I don't know a comic, I never mean it in like a snippy way. I just, you know, I can't know everyone. Um, Look at Bert Kreischer. Bert Kaiser. All hustle, no talent. Well, I mean, I would disagree with you there. I mean, you don't sell out arenas and not be funny. You might be able to play the belly room and put 30 people in there and not be funny, but, you know, 16,000 people can't be wrong. Is he the funniest to me? Not really, but, I think he's funny to his fan base, which is ultimately, I mean, I disagree. I know he sold out the Honda Center in Anaheim. So, what are you, Kevin Brennan? Look at the numbers. He absolutely sold out the Honda Center. I have friends who were there. There's 20,000 people there. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not, I think Bert, and I mean this has a compliment. He's like the Kiss of comics. Like, Kiss are not the greatest musicians, but they put on the show where you think they are. So, well, I mean, I don't follow his touring and routing schedule, so you seem to know what you're talking about a little bit, but I can just tell you at the Honda Center, he sold it out. Now, there was recently another comedy show at the Honda Center where they papered it more than a forest. So we don't have to get into what show it was, but you could probably guess. Dave Chappelle? Yes, I do. I mean, we're not like great friends or anything. Wow, it's 9 people in here and 11 likes. I don't like seeing 911 on my screen, but but the Honda Center's pretty big, or I don't know what they call it now. It's where the Anaheim Ducks play, so at least it used to be called the Honda Center. But I don't go there too much. I've seen Kiss there, and Motley Crue and Alice Cooper way back in the day. So, this has been a fun stream, kids. Been some trolls, and that's fine. I respect that. I let you say your piece. I know, that's crazy, and it's the original Kiss. What up, Tom Big Bones Myers, Baltimore's finest. Tom Myers, everyone followed the great Tom Myers. He's not in the Dabbleverse per se, but he's, how shall we put this, Dabbleverse adjacent? Ooh, this water feels good when you're a little tired. Tom's probably just waking up. I'm just going to bed. And can Peter Chris even afford a suit to wear at the event? I mean, it'll be interesting, because Peter and Ace don't exactly get along with Gene and Paul. So, but that's Trump being Trump, just, I don't want the Kiss. I don't want the fake Ace and Tommy. I want Tommy and Eric Singer to be incognito. I want Ace Frehley and Peter Criss. Now, Peter Criss is close to 80. I mean, he was old when he joined Kiss. So they better get the Kennedy Center honors up fast. Who's worth $1.2 million? I don't know who you're talking about. Tom Myers is worth $1.2 million? I can believe that. I told the news you're an advisor. I'm not sure what that means. Buddhist priest? Reminds me of a joke I had where I want to have 5 rabbis do heavy metal covers. We're going to call them Jewish priests. Hey-o! Hey-o! Peter, I mean, he's probably worth more than that. But he might not be, because I believe in 1983 or 84, he sold his publishing back to Gene and Paul. Like, he got a lump sum of like $5 million or something, but Around Ice, I mean, I was just watching that because I'm a big I will check out your music, Buddhist Priest. See, that's also what I'm trying to do with this stream. I want everyone to follow everyone, and we all subscribe to each other's channels, and I mean, Buddhist Priest. I don't know how many followers or subscribers you have, but we all can share videos and set your notifications so when you guys go live, I'll watch, and when I go live, you guys watch. I mean, there's enough for everybody. Yeah, well, he was also a drunk. I mean, Ace is a drunk. I mean, Ace should be worth 100 million plus, but he ain't. He's got a. There's a reason he's still playing because he needs the money, honey. So, all right, we'll go to 45 minutes. We'll go 2 more minutes. I broke a rule. We're all going to be human centipede, 100%. I mean, we all go in the ground sometime. By the way, I do think the Hulk Hogan funeral, there was a lot of missed opportunity there. I mean, how cool even though he got cremated there, I think they did a ceremonial casket drop anyway. If The Undertaker came up from the ground and tombstoned, and I thought that would have been pretty funny. But it was great to see Jakey Lee back. I would have done it a little differently. Buddhist Priest, since you're a metalhead, you might like my idea. So I would have had, but Ozzy was basically dying. I mean, they probably pumped him so full of juice for that show. But what I would have done is I would have had the very last song of the concert be Crazy Train. And you have Jakey Lee come out, you have Zakk Wylde come out, you have Tony Iommi come out, you have Joe Holmes, who played with Ozzy in the 90s, and Brad Gillis, who was the second guitar player they tried after Randy Rhoads had died. That would have been awesome to see all those different guitar players doing like a jam session during the solo part. But, they didn't do that. So, what do I know? I just work here. So we got 1 more minute, guys. We're doing a nice, tight 45-minute stream. I'll probably do another stream tomorrow. But I'm not going to lie, I am getting a little tired because it is almost 4:30 in the a.m. But I appreciate you guys tuning in late night, Earl Skakel late night. It's time. We got 45 more seconds. And then Randy Rhoads, yes, 2 albums. What was it? Diary of a Madman, and I'm drawing a blank on the other. What time do you generally wake up? I wake up when I have to, Tom. Randy Rhoads played 2 albums, Jakey Lee played 2 albums, and Zakk Wylde played on a fair amount of albums. I believe on Osmosis, Zakk and Joe Holmes did half and half. But yes, Blizzard of Oz. Thank you, Gambu. So day starts wonderfully with Earl. Yes, this is a nice start of the day, and we've hit the 45-minute mark. I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate you guys coming in. Some of the new trolls, and we'll stream at some point tomorrow. Welcome to the stream, Buddhist Priest. What's up? Sorry, what's up? If you're still listening, you tried, but you can't take 5 minutes on a joke. Stagwar, I'm going to bed is what's up. We'll see you tomorrow. Earl Skakel, over and out.